Are there switchheads? Kanan here, and do you have that Sunday feeling? I know I do. Which can only mean Switchhead's best deals from the UK and US eShop. And why not subscribe to the channel for weekly reviews and sales videos? A lot like this. Maybe consider supporting the channel with the thanks button below, and giving the video a quick like really does help the channel grow. This all rhymes, doesn't it? Well, let there be deals. Make it so. And once again, I apologise to the US audience, but it's another UK deal. Well, it's pretty epic though, isn't it? Dragon Ball Fighter Z edition, or something like that. 85% off, £11.24p. It comes off on the May the 27th. I honestly could not gloss over this one, as it's, well, such an epic deal. And I think most of the Dragon Ball Z games are on sale right now in the UK or EU eShop. And this version has the Fighterz Pass with 8 extra characters added to the roster. Woohoo! Although if you're in the US, I'd keep a close eye, may drop there as well. And back to both regions once again, the Falconer Warrior edition. 40% off, the lowest price yet, £14.99p, May the 24th, $17.99, May the 25th. A free-flying action-adventure game over some pretty nice set pieces, land and sea, fully voiced, which I do love. Although I felt the aerial combat when I reviewed it way back was okay, and the missions got a little bit samey after a while. Had a big, well, he basically had big ideas and only managed to partially deliver on them. But for a one-man team, this is a very impressive and worth the sale price anyway. And in the interest of trying to find a little bit of something for everybody, Dark Arcana, the Carnival. With a huge 90% off, £1.34 June the 5th. $2.09 June the 6th. Investigate 2 worlds, the one that you know, and an alternate plane existing behind the Hall of Mirrors. At least that's what it says here. Sounds interesting to you? I'm not quite sure. It certainly sounds intriguing. Solving minigames and hidden object of the findings, and a monkey to help you out. Oh, you just saw the monkey. Cute little thing. This does actually sound like something more my mum would play rather than myself, but these are actually quite relaxing games. If you're into this sort of thing, now is probably the time to pick this one up if you don't own it already. Next up for perusal, Earthlock, with a free demo, as you can see. A marvellous 82% off. £4 4 pence, June the 8th, $5.38, May the 27th. I have actually been waiting for this one for quite a while. I've been looking at it, and well, after all, you get to alternate between 6 characters and craft items and use skill tree to customize said characters. And I love a good turn-based fighting system. Doesn't everybody? Probably not. Exploring a magical world sounds fun as well, while helping others, but by all accounts not for free, as you will unlock items for yourself. Not exactly a selfless act of goodness by the sounds of it. Haha. An average meta score across the board just leaves me not sure. Did I get it? Or shouldn't I? Knights and Guns. Anyone? 80% off, lowest price yet. £2.69 June 12th. $2.49 May the 30th. Now, I did actually play this and I reviewed it back in the day when it first came out, and yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. I quite enjoyed it. Set in medieval days really, but with modern day weapons, this revenge story with nice voiced cutscenes was pretty decent. Basically shooting from the ground upwards towards the weird creatures that are bouncing around the screen. Different creatures as you progress, and I think I did actually give it a 4 out of 5. I liked it that much. High meta score as well, which is pretty decent as well on top. For this price, it's a no-brainer really. And from a bit of a shootery to, well, walking buildings. With buildings have feelings too, do they? Pretty in its respectfulness, 70% off, £4.49 June the 14th, $5.89 May the 31st. Take control of elves living city and towns literally, and make money by controlling where you put the actual buildings and how you build the infrastructure. When I reviewed this one, I gave it a 3 out of 5 due to constantly crashing that happened multiple times for me, and hopefully this has been patched up. And also, there was an exploit that I found that made it easier to complete areas. Hopefully this has been patched out as well. I would say this price sits better for recommending it than the original, but I'm not 100% sure unless those things have been taken out and it's been patched. And if you haven't watched this TV series yet and you like the Karate Kid, you really should. Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid saga continues. Does it? Yes, it does. A absolutely lovely 63%, and that's the off and lowest price yet. £12.94 June the 8th, £14.79 June the 9th. This one does look good, to be fair. Choose a side, multiplayer and new storyline just for the game. That intrigues me. There's even a RPG-like upgrade system. Also intrigues me. An average meta score, but still, I probably would actually get this for this price. It's really does interest me. And that kind of leaves you with one decision. What side will you take? Oh, and as an added bonus, Game Mill, the publisher of Cobra Kai, is having a bit of a sale right now with Zombieland and G.I. Joe and even more. Yeah, it might be worth a look. In the mood for a party? The Jackbox Party Pack 7. That is really difficult to pronounce. A nice little 35% off, £15.55 June the 2nd, $19.49 June the 3rd. The 7th in the Jackbox Party collections. This one comes with 5 multiplayer games ranging from 3 to 8 and 2 to 6 players. Oh, this is hard to pronounce. Ranging from pop culture guessing game to say anything, quiplash, and more. Yeah, they're weird games. These games look funny and wacky in equal measures, and definitely something for those who always host parties and like to give a bit of a soiree. And upcoming this week is the Shadowrun trilogy with a quite respectable 25% off. Not out yet, remember. £26.99 June the 21st, $29.99 June the 22nd. The Shadowrun trilogy comprises 3 cult tactical RPG games taking place in a dystopia cyberpunk future. Easy for you to say. I do love myself a good cyberpunk tabletop RPG game. I come from kind of that era anyway. This sounds so interesting to me. I'm going to do a little more research and digging and maybe get this one when it comes out this June the 21st. It's my wish list for this week. Dark Quest 2. A blooming brilliant 50% off, £4.49 June the 2nd, $5.59 June the 3rd. This one's a turn-based story RPG, which is probably why it's in my wish list. But what caught my eye was it has a single-player campaign as well as a up to 3-player co-op, and I do actually like that. Assemble a party and you can even learn new powers and craft new weapons, and I like the fact you can craft potions to improve said heroes, which is good. I'm up for most things multiplayer and turn-based, which explains again why this is in my wish list. I thank you. And on to the high price game of the week, and this one goes to Asterix and Obelix Slap Them All. Weirdly named, but 25% off, £26.24 June the 6th, $22.49 June the 7th. You either know Asterix or you don't. Well, that's kind of obvious, isn't it? A very average meta user score. Alarm bells. Travel the world fighting the Roman Empire in this 2D horizontal scrolling beat 'em up. Yeah, easy for you to say again. It's completely hand-drawn, and there's even a local co-op, which is pretty decent. Or it would be if it got a higher score, I guess. I'd be interested to know if anyone actually owns this one and would actually recommend it. Or, you know, even more with this discount. Yeah. Loco Sports. Yeah, I had to get a sports game in here, didn't I? And this is going to be your pocket money pick for the week. 82% off, 95p, June the 3rd. $1.99, May the 28th. Loco Sports is a fun sports game held at the Olympic Stadium. Not an actual Olympic Stadium, may I just say right here and now, you're not teleported to one. That would be silly. Cool, but silly. 4-player gaming to see who's got the fastest fingers in the room. And even global rankings. It does sound quite decent for 95p. And as a little bonus this week, I present quick fire deals, starting with the UK. Great, absolutely brilliant deal here, Limbo. And anyone that likes a good bargain, 2 for 1, Bleed 1 and 2. I think if you're into your pinball and dragons, obviously, then this is a no-brainer for this price. For some reason, I can't get this to load up on the UK e-store, but it's £11.69 there, which is a whopping great saving, and obviously it's in the US as well. The Sinking City Deluxe Edition. And talking about the US, let's get into that one as well. Immortals Phoenix Rising. How can I pronounce that wrong? Sorry, The Lost Gods. I bought this one last time it was on sale. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. Well worth it for this price. And I purchased this very same collection when it was on sale. Assassin's Creed The Rebel Collection. Well worth it. Still got to play it properly though. And I can't leave Mortal Kombat 11 out. I bought it for myself. It's awesome. I'm going to get it for my wife as well. It's so good. Wowee, the US has had some really corking, deals going on right this minute. But you better grab them fast, as they are going to come off sale very quickly. And let me know in the comments if this actual section, the quickfire section, has helped you any, whatsoever. And I'll do another one next week. And oh yes, we have another one from Stealth Dog, just to add the cherry to the top. And that cherry on top comes in the form of Morbid, the 7 Acolytes, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It's a horror, punk, whatever that means, action RPG with a perk leveling system. Loads of places to visit and even boss battles. Seems interesting enough to consider getting it, I have to admit. And thanks for that one, Stealth Dog. And I know I say this every single week, but it has been a great week for sales. Again, some great indie titles in there as well, which is always good. So yeah, subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want more each and every week, and reviews as well. A cheeky like would actually help the channel grow and would just be brilliant of you. Thank you very much. And why not come and, take the conversation further, get involved by joining the community Switchheads Discord. The link is down below, because life is better when we switch together.